Okay, so welcome everybody. This is our very first presentation for this amazing business that is just on absolute fire. I thought I'd close my Facebook. Okay, so welcome everybody. Just very quickly, for those that don't know me, my name is Emma Wasfy, and I just finished off with digital marketing, and I've taken this on because this business is exploding. It is going fantastic, and I'm going to show you today how you can turn $25 to multiple $50 payments, so you can actually make up to $500 a day. Okay, so what is Affiliate Mentor? So it's a fully automated system. It's a system that is absolutely automated. It's built with an AI, with an automation and smart funnels. So AI is the one that gives us all the spillovers. And its starting point is our entry, which is the Spark, and that is a one-time. Now, you'll never have to pay it again. It is a one-time $25 activation, and it is if you understand the matrix, it is a 2x2 matrix. Okay, so why is it a game changer? One, because there is no recruiting, there is no experience required. It's AI automation handled, and it does all the follow-up for us, and it's got a matrix in it. So if you've done anything that is an MLM, so it's the same type of system, and the matrix just works for everybody. It's accessible to absolute beginners and pros alike. Okay, so the Spark system overview is you join with a one-time. Now, you'll only ever have to dig in your pocket once if that's all you want to do. One-time $25 to unlock the full business center, and you will earn multiple times of the $50 matrix cycle. You also get, if you choose to recruit, you don't have to recruit, but if you do choose to recruit, you will get a matching bonus of the ones that you personally bring into the business, which is $25. So you earn $50 every time, but the ones that you recruit in, you will earn $25 every time they go through the cycle as well. So the matrix recycle instantly gives you unlimited earning potential. Okay, so what is inside the Spark pack? So people say, what is the product? So the product is the AI marketing course in the library, and you can use this course for any business you're doing. It's a done-for-you funnel and CRM system, so you don't need to build websites or anything. Auto recruiter to grow your team. So it has the auto recruiter, which will grow and help you grow your team. That's with the a spillover. And we have a private community, and also we've got a lot of bonus tools. So how earnings work. So the matrix, every matrix, so imagine you're there, you've just opened up a matrix. You will have 6 spots in the matrix to fill. Every one of those spots, once you have filled it, you will earn $50. It'll go directly to you. Now, a direct referral earns that you will get 50% matching. So your direct referrals, as I mentioned before, you'll get 50%, which is $25. So you get $50, and then when one of your directs goes through, you'll get also $25 for them. And then cycle multiplier times per day, and you can earn up to $500 every single day. Okay, so auto duplication magic. This is the magical part of it. So the matrix fills via via 5 methods. Okay, through personal referrals. Spillovers is when you don't refer. I was talking to Sarah this morning and I said, hey, Sarah, did you see you've got spillovers in there in your matrix? So she's had 3 people placed under her in the last 24 hours or less that are spillovers. They're from people she did not even bring in the business, but they're helping her to go through the system. So spill unders, people under you, coming onto your matrix, okay? Re-entries, people that have already gone through, made their $50 and they've re-entered into the matrix. And auto recruiters build your team for you. Okay, so the income breakdown, just to make it a little bit simple. So you've got the Spark Matrix cycles. So fills 6, you get $50. Then you've got the check match, which is your direct people. You'll get $25. And then we repeat unlimited recycle earnings, repeat. And it repeats. So you cycle again, you get $50. One of your direct cycles, you get 25. You cycle, you get 50. Your directs, 25, and so on. And this can happen ongoing every, as many times as possible, to up to $500 is possible per day. And it really is that simple. Now, who's this for? Okay, it's for total beginners. It's for ones that have no tech skills at all. It's for the side hustlers. It's for pro marketers seeking automation. It's for everyone wanting passive and consistent income. And it's for people like me that wants a passive, consistent income and giving me my complete time freedom. So I want to earn and be able to enjoy my time without having to do the 9-to-5 job or to work hard. Okay, so what sets it apart? Zero need for personal recruiting. We've got people in our community that have actually gone through the system. One of them, I'm not sure if she's here today, Melissa, and I'm sure she won't mind me saying, well, she, within, I think, less than 48 hours, she actually made $75 from her 25 original dollars, and she did not even speak to a single soul. Now, does that happen for everybody? I'm going to be transparent, not that quick. Does it happen for everybody? It will happen for everybody in time. So I cannot work the matrix. I cannot tell you, get into this position because you're going to get more people under you, whatever, spillovers. Everybody will just happen and the system works it out for each and every one of us. Sandra, my upline, she came in at the $25. She made nearly $300 in just a couple of days from the $25 from just recruiting one other person. So there is no time. So people ask me, how long will it take me to go through? I don't know. Some people are going through in a day, some in 2 days, and some it might take a week. However, everybody will go through because there is the promised spillover and the promised no recruiting. Instant payouts and check matching. So we get paid out instantly. You see it in your back office, and then every Friday, we see our earnings, and the following Friday it will hit our e-wallet. Now the e-wallet, and I need to stress this because people say, oh, this is a scam, whatever. The e-wallet is a global e-wallet. It's like a bank. And that e-wallet, when the money goes in there, this system, this company that we're with has nothing to do with it. That becomes ours. So we can then transfer it into a credit debit card that we can get from the e-wallet, or we can transfer it directly into our bank accounts. So that happens every single Friday for us. And withdraw, and I ask this, it's the minimum, which is $25. You can withdraw as little as $25 from your e-wallet. Legit AI tools, funnel, CRM, and autoresponders, absolutely all done for us. There's nothing for us to set up except to just connect that to the emails, and that's it. And that's a very simple thing to do with a few steps, and there is a video that shows us how to do it. Built by industry pros, low risk and high reward. These, the ones that built this, they knew what they were doing. They've been in the industry for many, many years and very, very successful. So they're very reputable. Pros and cons. So the pros is $25 startup, fully automated, daily payouts, beginner friendly. Okay, what are the cons? Requires sending traffic. Okay, so you getting traffic onto your website, onto your URL domain, whatever you choose to use, and optimal upsell core or VIP. Now, I will say, you know, I've made substantial amounts in this last week that I've been in it. I went in and I opened up my multiple streams of income. So I opened up receiving income from core, and I also became a VIP. That is not necessary for your recycle of the $50. So that $50 ongoing will happen just from your one-time $25. But if you choose you want to take that next step, and you don't have to, it's not going to affect your $50 recycle over and over, you can look at buying the getting core and the VIP. You can also just keep getting your $50 over and over and get the money from your commissions and upgrade if you wanted to, but it's not going to affect your original $25 entry. Okay, getting started in 3 simple steps, and you can go back to the person that invited you today, and I'm sure that they will be more than happy to help you. So you activate your Spark with just one-time $25. It's all you'll ever pull out of your own pocket. Let's face it, we can go out to dinner and spend a lot more than $25, and that dinner ain't going to pay us anything back but a few pounds in our body. Set up your business center and funnel, all done for you in the back office, and your sponsor can definitely help you with that if you have any issues. Start promoting and let automation fill your matrix. If you choose to promote it, you can start doing it almost immediately. But if not, you can just sit and let the system do it for you. And most users can be live in under an hour, and it really is that quick. It actually way under an hour if you know what you're doing. If you don't, it will probably take you about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, real results showcase. We've got many in our community. Just ask your sponsor and they will share with you real results. Case studies, members earn $500 to $6,000 in the first month, and that's not an exaggeration, because our upline, he earned just I think $12,000 in about 6 or 7 weeks. So this is absolutely very possible to make a very lucrative income from. Real screenshots and testimonial support. If you come to our support group, you will see real testimonies of people sharing their wins and their income. And, you know, we don't hide that. We will show it. And rapid ROI and momentum building, all done for you through this system. Okay, now this is the great part about it, is what do you have to lose except your debts? Okay, coming into this business, you will just lose some of the debts that you've got, because you'll be able to pay them off with the passive income that's going to come in. You get a 30-day money back guarantee. Nothing to lose. So in 30 days, if you decide, hey, this is not for me, you can go to support and you can ask for your money back. $25 refundable if not fully satisfied. You can test it completely risk-free. What do you got to lose? $25 That's all you're paying. Sit back, whether you want to recruit, whether you don't, and see what happens within 30 days. If not, you got the money back guarantee. Okay, why should you act now? Now, early movers, I'm an early mover. I see an opportunity and I run for it, and it always rewards me. This is not something to sit and weigh it and think about it. This is just something, $25. Just go in and watch the system, help you through. Early movers get priority in matrix position. Okay, because which means you come in and then there's people that are going to come under you that you're going to be making money from, that you possibly have not even enrolled. Next 100 members unlock 100K roadmap bonuses. Okay, so the next 100, and I know that I'm one of those 100 people, and I hope you decide today that you become one of them as well. Limited time AI Gold Rush access. Okay, so final verdict. Affiliate Mentor Spark is not a hype, okay? It is definitely not a hype. It is something, and I shared this yesterday when we had a short Zoom. People say, but I'm not going to recruit. Can I still make this massive amount of money? And my honest answer to that is no. It'll be like, I went to the gym this morning, okay, but I felt a bit lazy. And I just had a spa and a sauna and that's it. But I still went to the gym, okay? But then you've got gym people coming into the gym and they're going upstairs and they're doing the heavy weights, and they're doing the running on the treadmill. Now, if I continue to go to the gym and just sit in the spa and sit in the sauna because I'm lazy, just because we're both going to the gym, am I going to get the same body that one that's working out? Absolutely not. That's straight out. It's the same with this. You come in and you just let the system do it for you. You're still going to the gym, but you're just going to get paid as the system do it for you. But you come in and be active like myself and like, Sandra and some of us that are very active. We have seen amazing, amazing results like we've never seen in another business ever. So that's the difference. Yes, you don't have to recruit. You will still make money, but don't expect to make the same amount of money that someone like me that is posting on my Facebook, that is doing, sending out emails, that is sending out messages on Messenger. I'm getting fantastic results and hardly any rejections. So for only $25, you get the business in a box done for you, and you get set up and you start to earn your daily income. Cycle here or follow the link to activate your Spark. Go back to the person that invited you and they will help you get started straight away. So just a couple of frequently asked questions. Can I earn without recruiting? The answer is, with all honesty, absolutely, yes. But are you going to earn $1,000 a week, $2,000 a day, $3,000 a week, or $8,000 a month? No. Okay. Can you earn that when you recruit? Absolutely, because I'm proving it. Sandra's proving it. Terry's seeing it. So we are actively working it. So yes, it's going to reward us. But can you make $300, $400, $500 a week, or even sometimes a day as the business grows? Absolutely. If you do nothing, you can. How fast can I earn? Melissa earned in under 48 hours and she did absolutely nothing. Okay. What's the refund policy? Our refund policy is guaranteed refund 30 days. You're not happy? Ask for a refund. No questions asked, and you can get a refund. Okay, the support. So you need help getting started? Join the Spark community for daily support. We have workshops, we have training we designed to help you succeed. Go back to the person that invited you today, and they can absolutely share with you how you can move forward from today, and hopefully even by tomorrow start to be generating an income. So that is my very first presentation, guys. I will get better at it. But I am open. Anybody can open, and I'm not going to be able to answer all of your questions because I am still learning myself, but I certainly will try and answer most of your questions. So you can unmute yourself and please come forth and ask your questions. Or Terry, I see you're there. If you can see if there's any questions in the chat. So I see there's quite a few messages in the chat. No sound. Guys, have I been on mute? No. Did you hear me?
No. Yeah, that's fine. And there's no questions that you haven't answered. Like there was a couple, but you did it in the PowerPoint, so all good.
Perfect. Okay, is there anybody that wants to ask another question, or is there something you're not sure? Yeah, me, go ahead. How do you make money if you don't recruit? Perfect. Beautiful question, and I love that. Now, remember I said earlier, so you come in with $25, okay? So you go on a board. When you cycle, you get $50, okay? When you get that $50, 25, your original 25 will come back to you, and 25 of it will go back in another board. And that, so the money, the entry keeps recycling, pushing everyone through. And that's why there is no recruiting, because there is somebody always cycling and putting money back into the system. I hope that answers your question. Hi, Susan.
One more. What is core and VIP? Somebody asked.
Okay, so the VIP opens up, and core and VIP both open up at two different streams of income. So once you go VIP, you then can have access to getting paid leads and wholesale guaranteed leads. So that's one of them. That's for the VIP. And then the core opens up a different channel, and it has in it where you can get paid for people actually just looking at your website. But that's not going to be answered in a few minutes here. I certainly can elaborate more, or send you, or your sponsor can send you more information on it. But they're two other incomes, and which means then the VIP, you go into the VIP club, and so when you cycle, you're no longer cycling for $50. You're now cycling for $500. You're no longer getting only $25 from your direct people. You'll be getting $250 per person every time they cycle. So there's a huge difference. However, we all start at the beginning at the spark, which is $25, okay? And that will always be going. That's never going to take it away from you, because everybody has to start there. But you then can choose to go VIP and cycle for $500. And there's a lot more learning. There's a lot more products in VIP that we get. So this is not just a cycle. It's not a pyramid. None of that. Everything you purchase, there are products that come with it. Okay, so the VIP will get you through at $500 per time with extra, more upgraded learning modules. And the core will give you more modules again, as well as the opportunity to be paid for people just looking at your website.
And then Shitban asked, does it work worldwide in India?
Actually, that is an awesome question. I've already crossed that one. No. So somebody in India is going to get a thing on their website when they log in, saying this is not available in your country. Okay, I have a VPN link, okay, that I can pass on to all of you guys, and I'll put it in the group later, Terry, that if you cross some African countries, some Asian countries and India, places like that, you may not be able to get directly on the website, but does not affect you doing the business. Once you go through the VPN and register, you can then easily just go log in just like any of us, and you can have access to the e-wallet because the e-wallet is global. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah, and there was just one that Judy answered, but was, can you do this business faceless?
Absolutely. Well, there's no recruiting, so what face are you going to show when you're not recruiting?
That's right. Exactly.
You can absolutely do this faceless. So what you can do is you can just use. There's marketing. There's marketing in our back office done for you. We got all the tools. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to do any of that. You can absolutely do this faceless.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, go, Chris.
Hi, Emma. This is Chitwan from India.
Yes, hi.
Okay, can you hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, can you please explain, like, how does this matrix work? Like, what is matrix, like 2 by 2, 22?
No, no. I've been in this. I've done matrix and MLMs and whatever for life. But Chris, I can get someone to better explain it to you. But what a matrix is basically a board. So imagine yourself imagine a sheet of paper and there's 7 squares. You're in one square. Okay, and then you've got 6 squares to fill. As people come in, whether you've brought them in or whether they're coming from your upline or below you, they fill each of the spot. But the whole system has a special number in it, and it works out where the spillovers are going to go depending on the position you've come in. So I'll explain it like this in the simple term of a few people, I'm going to be honest again and transparent, a few people haven't gotten any spillovers in 2 or 3 days, okay? Now, but others that came in after them got 3 or 4 or 5 spillovers. But what happens is that might be the case, but then the next round of the matrix, the ones that receive nothing will get the 4 or 5 spillovers, and the other people will slow down because the matrix just works it out and evens it all out to the whole team. I hope that sort of explains in my language, but not in the tech language. And I'll never, ever, 10 years down the track, I still won't be able to explain it to you.
And one thing more, Emma, like everything is done for us and we don't need to buy any domain or
no domain. Okay. No domain, no nothing. There is Sandra and I are also doing this for the team. So there is the one that we connect our emails on, GetResponse. Okay, so that does that gives you 30 days free. Yeah. Okay, however, I'm told that we get up to 500 emails on that. But Sandra and I are building a automation, okay, that will be 100% free for everybody. So you won't have to buy website or pay for GetResponse or any of that. So we want to make this so automated and that people don't have to keep pulling out of their pocket. And that is what my team is working on.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are my pleasure. Who invited you today, Chris?
Sandra.
Perfect. Sandra. Perfect. Fantastic. So she's great. She can explain more to you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Any more questions?
There was just one from Lou about how does the research cycle work, because a lot of his family thinks it's a pyramid.
Yeah.
But Jade has answered and said for Lou to contact her directly. And then I also said the best thing is the full $25 refund in the first 30 days. If it was a pyramid, they wouldn't be giving the refund, would they? So if you're not happy, there's no risk. You just get your money back.
And let me tell you, I got involved in the pyramids years and years ago, and I'll never touch them. You know, when you used to go to someone's house with an aeroplane and all of that, this is like 35, 40 years ago now, that they get shut down as quickly as they come up. This is it is only launched about 7-8 weeks ago. 7-8 weeks ago, it's only launched. Now, I promise you, at the rate it's going, it wouldn't have lasted 7-8 hours. It would have been shut down by Google,
also,
by the internet, by
exactly.
Facebook. It would have been shut down. Pyramids are the things, if you get 4 people together and we're just money laundering. This is not money laundering. There was money put in to set up this business. There is money put in to get into the business, and there's money put in to give us all the education that they're giving us to make us even better. 1, for personal growth, and 2, to make you better at any business you're doing. So that's your product. There is no
And I think that's the important thing, because a couple of people have said to me, is it a pyramid because there's no product? So it's very easy to say, yes, there is a product. The product is all the learning we get. It's the education. It's all the modules which will teach anybody how to bring leads for their business. So definitely there is a product. A pyramid does not have a product. So that's why we're fine.
Thank you, Terry. That was really well explained.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would like to add on this, like the product is like we are educating people how to use AI. If I'm right, that's a product.
Sorry?
Like a product is something like how to use the AI technology. That's something like that.
There is a lot of there's a lot of modules in there. Yeah, when you sit, you will learn everything about online. Yeah, the teaching is next to none, and the product is. And I was telling somebody that you can't get that on YouTube. You can't get that on the internet. It only comes with your membership, with your entry fee. You pay the money, you get your first lot of. So what you will see, you come in at 25, you'll have your modules for 25. You upgrade to VIP, you'll have your modules for VIP, which is a step up from the 25. And then you upgrade to core, you'll have modules for core. There is nothing lacking in there, and it's fantastic learning.
So, like,
and also,
100%. Thank you so much, Georgette.
And for anybody who doesn't know where the modules are, because it took me a couple of days to find them, when you go into your back office and you click Spark, and then under Spark, on the next line, if you go to the right-hand side, it says modules. And so click modules. There's modules and training, but they're definitely on the second menu, which I took a while to find that.
What
and
I'm
also,
going...
Susan Smarts wants to ask a question, I think, too.
Yeah, but before I get that, and what I'm going to do when God gives me a little bit of time to sit and do it, but I'm going to do some little short video trainings, and I'll pass it on to everybody that's in the team, and then it cuts out all the questions over and over.
Yeah,
I'm repeating myself to the same question every day to different people. And then that way you've got a list of videos, and you can just send it. I might make a YouTube private video, and you can just go share it with your people, and everything will be answered in there. How to navigate the back office, how to connect this, how to do this in easy 2-3 minute little videos.
Yep.
Your mum?
Fantastic.
Hello, how are you?
I've got the video working.
Good stuff. Good to see you. Now I know who you are.
Yeah, thank you. Just a quick query. I think I've set it up properly yesterday, so that's all good. Wondering if I wanted to sign up one of my family members, is it better that I sign them up just under me, or start a whole new little block of flats there?
Thank you so much for bringing that up. There's 2 ways you can do it, okay? Now, I joined 2 of my sons that don't even know they're in it yet. I hope he doesn't watch this video. But 2 of my sons is through my link. So they're linked as if, Terry, anybody else that's come under me, okay? But what I realize now is I have to tell them that they're in this business and get their IDs, because they're going to have to get their wallets. It has to match their name and everything. So if you join up that way, you do get... sorry, my computer's going to die. You get the whole lot. When my sons cycle, I'll get $25. I'll get $250 when they go through the 500, etc., etc. Now, the other way is because you can only have one wallet per account, okay? So the other way is in your system, you'll see up the top, you can purchase it now. It's the same thing. You'll still go through the system. You'll still get your 50. If you upgrade that position, you'll still get your 250, but you won't get your matching bonus because that position belongs now to your upline.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's like one link and you've joined 2 or 3 times to the same link.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
So I have
Thanks
a
so much.
question.
And Susan is still waiting for her question.
Okay,
if that's
sorry,
okay.
Susan, come.
Okay, hang on.
Hey, Susan, long time.
Hang on, I don't know how to unmute. Hang on.
No, I can hear
You're
you.
unmuted.
I can hear
Oh,
you.
unmuted. Okay, look, I've got a lady that joined and Terry sent me a link and I copied her link, put it in an email and then put my username instead of hers. And I got that great capture page, the one that you use.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with the lady that joined. And even though she put her username in, I said, send it to me because I want to check that it's your username and not mine. And when I clicked on it, my username came up, even though she changed it to hers. And the same happened to her. I told her, do not send it to anybody.
Okay. Yeah, okay. There's a couple of things. That's a tech issue, and we can deal with that off this Zoom.
Okay.
But there is a couple of things, and one of them, for those that are already in the business, if you invite someone that's already logged into someone else and they go to purchase, when they go through your link, they're going to be linked under them if they use the same email. That's number one. Number two, Sue, you possibly did not, when you changed the username, did not put it in the Google search and then go again so it can connect to that second name. But that's more of a tech issue, and I can deal with that off this Zoom for you.
Okay, that's great. That's why I thought I probably shouldn't answer the question on here, because
Yeah, no,
Terry kept
that's
saying
okay.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can definitely help you out outside of the Zoom. Yep, no worries.
But she definitely hadn't signed up with anybody else. She told me she hadn't.
Okay, so all that, so she hasn't signed up at all yet?
Yes, she did with me, but not with anybody else. You know,
Oh,
you said
perfect.
something about if they
But
signed up with something.
did you get an email that she signed up with you?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah.
But
So
it's just,
that-
it's just that she's already spoken to people. She's got people interested because they're in
And
other
she's-
businesses and they want to generate leads for their other businesses. So she's spoken to people, but she can't send her link because I said, oh, don't
Okay,
send
can
that
you-
because they'll go to me.
Okay, Terry, send me that link and I'll fix it up for you and send it back to you when we're off this.
Thank you very much.
No,
Appreciate
it's
that.
Sue, you send it, not Terry. Sue will send it.
Yes.
Sue, yeah, send it to me, Sue, and I'll
Yes.
fix it for you immediately.
All right, that's great. Thank you
It
very
was,
much.
No worries. Good to have you back on board,
All
mate.
right. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, Dal.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now I have a
Bye-bye.
question. Like, if somebody asks us, like, what do we promote? So, what do we promote actually? We're promoting a,
What are we promoting?
yeah.
Right, we're promoting education, really, right?
Mhm.
But also an income that comes with it. That's what you're promoting. Yeah, you're promoting a learning platform. You know, if anyone joined the previous business that I was in, that I'm no longer doing, Legacy, that was education, and a lot of people got a lot of growth from the education, a lot of knowledge. So we're promoting an education, but there is an income that comes with it.
Okay. So, in
Yeah.
a way, we are promoting the how to use AI and all, right? AI tools and all.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we all did Legacy, honey. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. I made a lot of money. You know, a lot of money that I
Yeah,
didn't
I think that's a high ticket,
tax
right?
aside,
That's a high ticket.
but it just didn't work for everybody. This
That's a
will
high
work
ticket,
for
right?
everybody, huh?
That's a high ticket. I believe business is high ticket. The legacy.
No,
business
the other
is-
one. No, the other one. We're no longer doing that yet. No, this is well, this becomes high ticket when you start making a lot of money, but you're not paying a lot of money to make high ticket.
All right.
No,
Thank you.
and that's the advantage.
that
We're still
is-
getting the training was in Legacy, which was great, but not everybody had that $900 to start,
Correct.
whereas we've got this amazing training and it's only $25.
$25. You can't go
Okay.
wrong. Just don't go
Okay.
out to the pub on Friday and you can do it.
Yeah, that's
For
right.
cheaper. For cheaper.
Exactly.
What are the prices of the VIP, the cost? Okay, fantastic. Thanks, Dallas. $279.
$279 for VIP.
Yeah, $279. That's it. That's it. And again, it's only a one time. One time. $279. That's it.
And what about the core? Dallas wants to know the price of the
Okay,
core.
so the core, there's two ways of doing it. I went in and I paid up front, and I can't remember exactly seriously how much it cost me, but I do know that a few people have gone on monthly and it's $49 a month. But it's definitely worth it because it opens up another stream of income. To be honest with you, I'll say now, don't overwhelm yourself. Leave core alone until you start making money, guys. You know,
right.
as I've been saying to the whole team and to everybody, when I came across this, I just saw the vision of everybody prospering. Every single one of us. There's no reason or an excuse for anybody not to be making money in this business. Okay, so let's keep it simple and let's take the steps. Get in, go see your sponsor, and get in on the spark. Position yourself as soon as possible and then start taking the steps, because once you get into the spark and you get inside, I don't know whether Jazzy is on here. Jazzy didn't want a bar of another online business, and she is just on absolute fire, and she is just so grateful that this has come into her life. So make a start, because you're not going to get anywhere until you make that initial start and position yourself. Because for those that said no to me last week when I first joined, they could have gone through the system a couple of times. Okay, now they're joining, but the ones that said yes straight after they said no, they're going through the system before them. So don't wait, what is there to think about? What is there to weigh up? What risk is
Nothing.
it? But
Yeah.
$25
One chicken parmigiana.
that is guaranteed.
Nothing. It's
Get back
nothing.
if you don't like it. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Tracy wants to talk. Tracy, do you want to say something?
Yeah,
Yes,
go
please.
ahead,
I'll put my
Tracy.
hand up.
Yes, Dale, go.
Emma, so for myself, I've tried to get into digital marketing. I think I bought the legacy and didn't even get on, whatever.
Well,
but anyway,
yeah.
So what is the best way for me to just start? Like, I'm not, I don't want to go on Facebook.
Okay.
And
I love that question.
I do want to make,
I
money.
love that question. And I'm telling you, I am back to back so busy, but I'm going to announce a time and I'm going to do a complete training for you guys. I'm going to share what's worked for me. I'm going to share, if you don't want to be embarrassed because you're intimidated, but I'm going to share all of that and have you all getting off that call making sales. Okay. So let me work with my agenda that is very, very tight. Possibly Friday. I'll just check. Could be Friday. I don't know. I'll ask in the group for the paid members. This will only be for paid members. I'll ask in the group, and then I'll see who wants evening, who wants morning, and then I'll work it with my agenda and I'll do a full training for all of you. I'll take you through the back office. I'll show you everything, and I'll show you how simple and easy that you'll get off. And I would be surprised if you have not got sales that evening. How's that? What do you reckon, Terry?
Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, I'll be there.
Excellent. All right. Any more questions before we end the Zoom?
There's nothing in the chat.
Okay, perfect.